Okay, so I'm actually gonna start outside the door to my office because I picked this up at IKEA and I don't know why, it just makes me really happy to have a place to organize all of our mail, which is usually mostly junk mail, but here it is. I used my label maker to put little labels on the side, and now it won't just gather on our dining room table, hopefully. Okay, so that's that, and now I am entering the office. So I still have the ironing board set up here since I've been using it, but it's a little bit tidier now since it doesn't have all of those projects on it. And let me just do a quick pan around the room. So, sorry. So you can see the wire shelves are still there. I moved all the cart and the random stuff out of that area. This is new, those bookcases, and that is new, the grid. I moved that cart over there, and the biggest change probably is that I got rid of the corner desk that used to be in that corner, and now I have this long desk by the windows and some more drawers and stuff. Oh, and I also rotated the work tables in the center. If you remember before, I used to sit on that side, so I just rotated everything clockwise once so that now I can actually use my desk chair and just swivel it around back and forth between my computer and the sewing machine or whatever I have working on at my work table there. So when I come in, unfortunately, I did not find a nicer place to put all of my larger packaging, shipping supplies. So they're still there. I don't love that it's the first thing you see when you enter, but that's just how it had to be, unfortunately. So I still have this file cabinet here. Like I said, the ironing board is fine set up on this side of the wall where I had it before. Over here, so these are the Alex drawers from IKEA. They're just the wider version, and this is perfect because since I use this paper trimmer all the time, I have a dedicated space where I can just come and trim things out. And I got my little desk lamp there in case I'm working at night, because right now the only light I have is the natural light from the window or the one overhead light from the ceiling fan. So that works really well, and I got this little slender waste bin so I can just, when I trim things, just, shove all the trimmings off into that. And then I got another set of Alex drawers for my new computer desk, and these are a little bit different than the ones I had over here. As you can see, these are the 5-drawer ones, and these just have the 3 smaller drawers and then a filing cabinet type size drawer at the bottom. And in these drawers, if you remember, I used to have this corner, I used to have all my gift wrap over here in this corner, so I moved most of the gift wrap into these drawers, and now I have a special drawer. I got this organizer from IKEA as well, and now I can keep all of my shipping supplies contained in this one drawer. So I just trim the labels here at my paper trimmer, and then I can just open this drawer and add my sticker, my business card, my little thank you note, and I have the washi tape and some of my packaging supplies and stuff that I use to ship things. So that's been working well for me. In these other drawers, I have the milestone cards that I sell, and so I still need to trim some of those out, but I usually just trim them as I receive orders. And then this is my tissue paper that I use to wrap everything in before it ships. So that's what's in those drawers. And then in these new drawers, actually, I'm sorry, they're kind of a mess. I just threw all of my washi tapes into this top drawer. And this drawer has a bunch of ribbon that needs to be organized. This drawer is gonna house my sketchbooks, I think. That's what's in there at the moment. And this drawer I was gonna use to file things, but FYI, you guys, this IKEA drawer is not really sized for US filing cabinets, so these don't fit in here right now, which I'm kind of disappointed about. I got these to fit because let me pick this one out. I actually trimmed like probably 1/4 of an inch off each side so it would be able to fit in here. But just so you know, if you're thinking of buying these, you might need to look into European sized hanging file folders, because ours, like I ordered these on Amazon, they don't fit. So that's kind of frustrating, but that's okay. And then I used to have those gold mesh, what do you call them? Organizers, I guess, for my pens and pencils and scissors and all of that. So I just bought new clear acrylic organizers so that everything matches. So I'm keeping this one here on my desk, and then I picked up a few for my pens and pencils and scissors that I'm keeping over on my sewing table because that's where I use them the most. So here's my desk chair. Nothing changed. So nothing changed on this side. I still have the 2 sets of Alex drawers and the 2 tables from IKEA, and I was able to move these rolling drawers that I had before. Nothing changed inside of them. I just moved them under the table here by the window. And I did buy that stool from IKEA because I didn't realize I was going to be moving my seat to right here to do work. So I actually don't need it because I can use my desk chair now to just swivel back and forth, but I'm just going to keep it because I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll need it one day. And if you saw my stories, I made this little sign just for the video today. So am I right? Sorry, I can't. I have to organize my craft room, and that's been the story of my life for the last week. And this cart is still here with my crepe paper and tissue paper, but at least it kind of feels a little bit more tucked away. And this grid I bought for craft shows to kind of hang my banner on, and I have 3 of them total, so the other 2 are in storage. I brought this one up so that I could hang my jewelry and teethers on it and pacifier clips. So I think this is gonna work well for me. I have a bunch of these peg things if I end up filling them all one day for some miraculous reason. And so I think I can grow into this, and it's working well. And then this is my new bookcase. So I moved all of the yarn that used to be in my closets over there in bins. I moved it all to this top shelf, and I haven't decided yet if I really like it. I don't mind the way it looks, but we'll see how functional it is. I'm not using it too much right now, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, and those are my knitting needles that used to sit on my desk. And some of the gold bins I moved out of the closet so that I can keep some inventory here of teethers. Here's my elephant rattle teether, some clementines, the pineapple teether, and I have my cactus rattles down there. And this, for the moment, is just housing some bibs and head wraps and flashcards. So I figure whatever inventory I have that needs a home, I can just throw in those bins for now. And then this is where I've been storing the rest of my shipping and packaging supplies. So I used to keep this either in the closet or on the wire shelf unit. And so at least now it's a little bit more consolidated and organized, and so I feel a little bit better about that. It's not that attractive to look at, but I think it is going to work for me for the time being. And over here, excuse me, I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes, so I'm going to go really fast. I basically just flip-flopped what I had on this shelf and put it into the closet. So all of my paper crafting supplies is now in the closet. All those bins on the bottom are the same, and I took out my sewing supplies to put on here, and I have some more space for my fabric. And that's been working really well since I've been accessing that more often these days. Okay, so there it is, you guys, my office. It looks a lot neater and I'm really happy with it. Let me know in the comments what you think.